Hi Taurus, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading for the week of August. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you are doing well. This is a general reading for any sun, moon, or rising Taurus. We'll get a sense of the big ideas or awareness for the week, guidance, and then possible outcomes. I will also choose a few oracle cards for additional information. So let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so we have the World, Major Arcana. And when we have the World is a card of becoming whole, that you've reached your journey, that you have gone through the trials and the tribulations and everything that you've needed to do in order to reach your goal or to, take hold of that dream. And so you can see she's sitting on top of the world, and there's a sense of feeling fulfilled and feeling content. So you may have had, maybe it's a small project that you've been working on, but it's something that you've devoted time to, and you feel success, and you feel invigorated and time to celebrate because this is what you have accomplished. It's a matter of really completing a journey or a cycle, and then we make room for new cycles, for new things to come in. And so this is a very positive and favorable card. So your awareness is that you're very close and that you are going to feel a sense of success in what you've done. So then we have the Eight of Cups. And with cups, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, there's a sense here of walking away, of taking the time to walk away from what you have, something that has not brought you fulfillment. So, you may have reached the pinnacle here of completion, and then ultimately you may say that I'm going to walk away from this phase of my life or this part of my life, but there's something here that is causing you to turn your back on what you have. Now, sometimes this can be temporary, and that you need a break, and that you need to think about things before you feel that you can return. So this could be a trip by yourself, perhaps. In other instances, and for some of you, it will resonate that it's time to walk away from a part of your life, and you're looking for more fulfillment, you're looking for more contentment, you're looking for satisfaction. Again, on a literal level, it could indicate travel this week. So now I'm going to choose two cards for guidance. Okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles is a card where we're in this holding on position, where we are maybe guarding what we have closely. And you can see she's hanging onto her pentacles, she's in the tree. And so, there's a sense that maybe you need to be very mindful of your finances, of your resources, your time, your energy, your property, your investments. And it's not the time to make rash decisions or to make bold moves, that you need to have some form of control, some boundaries around what you have. There may be a time when you are able to let go and to release, but for this week, this is a matter of holding on to what you have. And, you're not, some call this the miser card, but really, in some instances that's true, but often people adjust and readjust with their finances, with their energies, of pulling back some. So I see a pulling back here. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. And again, interesting, it's taking a break from your hard work. It's taking time to reflect and to think about what's going on. Am I on the right track? Am I putting forth what I need to do? There's a sense of nurturing here, and you can see the pentacles on the tree. And whether you're tired and you need a break before you get back into work so that you have a sense of being refreshed, or you are considering your process and how you're doing. Are you really giving it all of your best? I get a sense here that you're very close to fulfilling your end goal. And that's if you continue to nurture, to work hard, to take care of what you need to take care of. Sometimes things are slow moving and we want the rewards sooner rather than later. But this would be telling you to hang in there, take the time necessary to recover and to relax and to retreat, but get back in there. If you might lose more if you don't return. So I get a sense here that again, there's taking time away from a matter in order to either freshly think about things, new approaches, new ideas, new strategy, but ultimately to get back into it. So let's see what the possible outcomes are. So interesting, we have more cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and this is the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is about, again, taking time to consider what's going on. There's a feeling of perhaps not being content. And maybe your victory wasn't that satisfying. Maybe after you accomplished it, it didn't make you feel like you had hoped you would feel. So here between the Eight of Cups and the Four of Cups, of walking away and then taking time out to think about things, that's very telling. And that, again, maybe you need time to consider what's going on. Maybe you're feeling stagnant after whatever you've accomplished or created, and you're kind of thinking of the next path. Or you may simply need a timeout and a break to get back into whatever it is that you're pursuing. So the light at the end of the tunnel is the Nine of Cups. And so we have 9 full cups. And this is a wish fulfillment card, that if you make a wish, your dreams will come true. So, here we have a lot of cups in this reading. And we have pentacles. And so emotionally, this is a week to pay attention to your emotions. Because your emotions are maybe going up and down, where you feel that you need to walk away, and then you need some time to think about things, but ultimately you may come to some resolution where you're finding satisfaction. This Nine of Cups is about finding contentment with what you have and what you're building. So perhaps the reflection that you're taking is helping you get to a better place this week. So very interesting. No wands, no swords. We have the Major with the World, and we have a lot of thoughtfulness. There's a lot of reflection here, and there's a lot of trying to find measured with work and process with Pentacles and your emotions. So let's get a little more information with the Oracle cards, and this will be a practice area or meditation point for the week. The Sacred Union, partnership and romance. So your meditation point or focus area for the week is a partnership. Could be a business partnership, could be a romantic. The Sacred Union, and this is a pretty wonderful card because it is that opportunity to have this emotionally rich and connected partnership, a relationship that maybe brings contentment. And so perhaps your focus is, after whatever you've been working on, is that to pay attention to a relationship and to either getting it off the ground or making it more intimate and deeper. And so I'm going to choose a card for spirit or emotional self. Gratitude. Life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what's in your life instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance. Very true statement, and something really to think about, that in the things that happen within our life, of the feelings that we have to leave a situation that is not satisfying, where we need time to hold on, to not make any rash moves. The reflection should always include the gratitude component. Because when you focus on what you do have and what you're grateful for, then it can really influence the rest of your feelings and how you approach life in general. It's very, very helpful. It's very, very practical advice to have a little gratitude affirmation each day or a journal, and to really think about what's good in your life. And then finally, let's get a little more information for love, and we'll see what the message is for the week. Risk, an emotional risk. So you can see the man walking the tightrope here to get to his partner. The risk of falling, the risk of getting hurt, the risk of being vulnerable. That risk and that openness to whatever may happen is incredibly powerful. And it brings strength to a relationship, that if you're willing to risk something for the union, for the sacred union, both of you know what you've put on the table. And it has the possibilities is when you are open to the chance of falling, the chance of getting hurt, then you are positioning yourself for that deeper intimacy. These are your messages for the week, and I hope that something resonated with you. If it did, and if you enjoyed this reading, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like, share, or comment. And I wish you a fantastic week, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.